Hey, it's Jameson at Grizzly, here with our new 18-inch scroll saw with stand. A scroll saw opens up a whole new world of woodworking, and here's an example of a couple projects we did with this thing right out of the box. A scroll saw is fairly easy to get started on, and you'll get a feel for it pretty quickly. You can make incredibly detailed cuts with amazingly fine control and bang out all sorts of projects in no time. Some of the great benefits of a scroll saw are the inexpensive blades, they don't make a ton of sawdust, and they run quietly. There are a lot of great books out there with tips, techniques, and patterns from basic to advanced. And there's a ton of free downloadable patterns as well. We put a few of those in the description below, so you'll never run out of fun projects to do. So how does it work? It's actually really simple. There's a 5-inch blade which is clamped above the table right here, and underneath the table here. The motor simply saws the blade up and down like a miniature hacksaw with 3/4 inch of stroke. The teeth of the blade point downward and push the workpiece into the table for stability while you're cutting. Let's talk blades for a minute. This saw includes 2 pin-end general purpose blades, which can get you started. And there are a range of different size blades available. The thinner and toothier the blade, the finer you can control it and scroll around tight shapes. We recommend buying a supply of varying sizes, TPIs, and styles of blade to fully unlock your saw's potential. This saw fits both pin end and plain end blades in the same tool-free clamp. This is an 18-inch scroll saw, meaning you have a full 18 inches of clearance around the back of the blade arm. The maximum cutting thickness is 2 1/4 inches. You have an ample table with large, easy-to-read dial indicator for 15 degree to 0 degree to 45 degree bevel cuts. Simply unlock the table, dial in the angle, and lock it down. The large on-off switch is located right here, and it's easily accessible on top with either hand. The variable speed control prevents the blade from overheating and burning your workpiece. Dial in slower speeds for metal, plastic, or thick, dense hardwoods, and crank it up for softer woods or thin veneers. This adjustable height hold-down fork keeps your workpiece planted to the table. There's a dust blower to keep your cut line free from debris, and a super bright LED work light. There's a small blade storage drawer here to stash your blades. Underneath the table is a 1 1/4 inch dust port, which fits most shop vacs. The included stand is rock solid and made especially for this machine. That's just the basics, but here's where we get into how this saw is so different. This is the #1 feature of a scroll saw, the blade clamp design that lets you perform interior cuts. Drill a small hole in the area that's to be cut away. Thread the blade through and clamp it back into the saw. Tension it up and you're ready to cut. When you're done, unclamp the blade and remove your workpiece. Here's a close second killer feature. At first glance, the ability to make a beveled cut seems pretty straightforward. You cut on a bevel and you get a beveled shape. Well, where you really make use of this feature is with inlay work and marquetry. To make a basic inlay, you stack your base and inlay pieces and secure them together. Now, if you cut straight down, the material removed by the blade, the stuff that ends up as sawdust, will leave a small gap, which is not ideal if you're looking for that perfect fit. To fix that, you cut the workpiece at a beveled angle. Like before, we'll stack the inlay and base layers and secure them together. This time, we'll make a beveled cut at a specific angle. Although the blade is removing material from both pieces, the beveled angle allows the inlay to slot in perfectly flush to the base. With our Bigfoot Silhouette inlay project, we perform a few tests to determine the exact bevel angle for the blade and materials, and we determined that 3 degrees was perfect. After cutting it out on the bevel, we separate the pieces and the inlay fits perfectly. Inlay bevel cutting can be simple like this, or you can try your hand at more complex work using thin veneer stocks, which is called marquetry. We are fortunate to have an incredible local artisan right here near our headquarters in Bellingham, Washington. Jennifer Dulce incorporates marquetry in her furniture and light fixtures that she designs with her husband, Tom Dulce. There's a link to their website in the description below. And thank you, Jennifer, for letting us show your beautiful and inspiring work. A scroll saw really does open up some new possibilities for both beginning woodworkers and advanced woodworkers. The sky's the limit on how far you want to take it. We had a blast putting this guy to the test, and we're already thinking of the ornaments and toys and other cool stuff that we can make as handmade gifts. So thanks for watching, and if there's something we didn't cover in this video, or if you have questions or comments, please put them in the comments below. We'd also be happy if you'd hit that subscribe button to get more videos like this.